Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing really well. So I did say in a couple of my videos that I've been pretty obsessed with Ark lately, and I just thought that I would come on here and show you guys my dinosaurs and the progress that I've made, because I'm so like stupidly happy with it. It's kind of ridiculous. So it is a single game that I am on. It does have mods on there and stuff like that. One thing I want to say quickly before we get into it, this like main menu music, when I first played this game I absolutely loved it, but now it is so irritating. It does my head in. Okay, so we're gonna go single game and it is on the map Ragnarok. Okay, so this is my base. I'm kind of proud of it, but it could be a lot better. I think that the doors in that should all be like touching each other, but I'm in a place where there's quite a few boulders that you cannot like knock down, so that's kind of annoying. What is the time? Okay, cool, it's morning. So yeah, we are in the base over here. I do have another like little safe base I made along the way as I was going around the map, but that one is literally just like, it's pretty much just a bed and a couple of walls. So this is my main base, and yeah, I'll just show you guys. I'll just show you guys my dinosaurs. I have been flying pretty much everywhere on my little bird here called Tinker. But that was until I got an egg and I hatched my own dragon. Oh, he's so cute. I think it's a female. Yeah, okay, it's a female, and we have called it Sunset. Okay, so everybody, all the dinosaurs here have names. I've been actually kind of pretty sad about it. But yeah, on the map, this is actually pretty much exactly where I spawned as well. So I kind of just spawned and thought to myself, I'll just build my base here because it's semi-safe here. I haven't had, the only dinosaurs that I've had come over here, which I freaking hated, was this with these dinosaurs here, and this one is the one that killed me a good couple of times before he or she got stuck down here and she couldn't get back up, so I just tranked her ass and tamed the little bitch, so now she's mine. And I have 3 of those, but these guys are really freaking strong, and they're the first ones that have come around here that were like a real challenge for me before I built my base up, because they were like super deadly. I had a little Dodo Farm. I've rebuilt my Dodo Farm now, but completely destroyed every single dodo and then got stuck, and I was just so not impressed. So I'll start around here. There's a couple of shitty walls. Not all of the doors open, only a couple. This is, the lag. I think it's lagging so much because I'm recording it. Okay. Yeah, I think it might be lagging so much because I record it. For some reason as well, when I load up the game, it like puts some of my settings to epic, which is so stupid because I cannot run this on epic. Epic is for a Titan X, I think. I only have a GTX. So yeah, this is one of the doors because I use it to go out of that way, and because this is single player, I still kind of like think to myself that other players could like come in and destroy my base, but mainly it's just dinosaurs that could come in and destroy the base. So I have 2 little dung beetles. One is called, what is this one called? One's called Pooper and the other is called Poops. I think Poops is over here. Yeah, look, there's Poops. I love those little guys, but one of them escaped. I was not very impressed. Okay, so over here in the corner I have like just a little hatching area with a generator and a couple of conditioner. I put my dinosaur egg in here and hatched that. I did hatch a dodo egg in here, but I completely forgot about it, and I come back and it was like this little dead baby dodo. I was genuinely mortified because what I'd done as well, this is my little Dodo Farm. I set all of these guys to walk. I think this guy's still set to set to wander. But I set all of them to wander, and they were all huddled in this corner here. And because when you set them to wander, they start to mate and blah 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 blah, I completely forgot about them and forgot that it would happen. So they're all huddled in the corner. I come back in here to disable wandering, and I moved them all from the corner. It was horrific, the amount of dead baby dodos that were underneath them. It's kind of disgusting and disturbing to say that, but there were so many of them. I felt so freaking bad. It's ridiculous. I have a little plantation thing going on here. We have some corn, and then just a couple of fertilizing things, but the dung beetles are so good for that, as well as you get oil from the dung beetles, so they're really good. I have a lot of nacroberry planting things because I use these. Obviously you use these to make trank darts and trank arrows, as well as I think you use the stuff for some other things as well. I keep getting really hot and it's really annoying. Let's eat some meat. I don't know why that helps, but it's kind of like glitched as well, where you put the glasses on like your helmet for like a skin. It kind of glitches out and it makes the hair go really stupid. But anyway, this is a little kind of pen I made. I just need to make the walls a little bit taller, but this is a pen I made for the newborn like baby things that can go in there. This is a newly built. I did have another one and it looked, I don't know, stupid, but I decided to have it like this because it's kind of big enough for like a T-Rex, if I bred a T-Rex, like just about big enough. And it's obviously big enough for other things like my dire bears and stuff like that. Whenever I say dire bear, I always say, whenever I mean dire bear, I always normally say dire wolf because it's, I don't know, it just rolls off the tongue easier. But yeah, I need to get some dire wolves. This here is a little kind of breeding pen that I've got. I think if I was to put some of my bears and wolves and some of the smaller animals in here to breed, I'd have to maybe block it off a little bit, like another square or two. Just because it's so irritating that they start to bleed. They start to bleed. I hope that they don't start to bleed. They start to breed and then they get like halfway through and then they just wander away from each other and it starts from scratch and it's really irritating. But we have this little guy here called Furball. He is great for harvesting things. And then I have my little dire bear farm. These two here, if I can find the screenshot, I will put it on screen. But these two bears are two bears that I actually bred myself. I think I bred them from Podge and Fuzzy. Look at Fuzzy, she's so cute. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to breed Pip and Fuzzy next. Or I might breed Pip and Puddle. So yeah, we have Puddle, we have Boom, we have Pip, Fuzzy, Podge, and then over here we have Furball. I love these bears. My plan is to get a huge kind of like gang of bears and Sabretooths. I've got quite a cool little gang of Sabretooths coming up. This here is honestly my failed attempt at trying to paint. I will not try it again. I swear. I promise I will not try it again. It looks horrendous. But yeah. So we have Happy. This is the only Sabretooth that I've managed to successfully breed. I can't remember where I bred him from. It was obviously one of these two. But the first Sabretooth I tried to breed actually died because I was so confused about how to like breed the animals and stuff like that. So all of them except for Happy are ones that I've tranked in the wild, which is awesome. So yeah, we have Happy, we have Fang, we have Sully, we have Callie, Sabbath, because you know, he looks freaking cool. We have Toby, which is what my dog is actually called, so I thought I'd put him in the game. I'm kind of reluctant to take him out in case he dies, because that would make me really, really, really freaking sad. And then we have a Kitty and a Toothless. I kind of should have made Toothless like all black, but this is how we found him, and he looks pretty freaking cool. So those are my Sabretooths and my bears. Over here we have a little gang of Raptors. The Raptors are by far one of the hardest that I have managed to catch. I've lost a couple, I think. So we have Blue, which is kind of obvious. We have Puzzle, we have Rap, and we have Hawk. I need to put my plan as well is to put saddles on every single animal that I've got, just because it'll make it easier. These two Patchies are so cute. They were this green one was one of the first dinosaurs that I got. I think the very first dinosaurs that I got were my bunch of Dodos, and I run around with them. They were so handy. And then I think after my Dodos, I can't remember what I caught after that. I think, after my Dodos, or as well as my Dodos, I kept getting a bunch of these. I can't remember what they're called, parasols or something. But we have Lou. Sky is my oldest one. He was like the first. I've lost a couple as well. So we have Lou, Sky, and a gel of those. But yeah, the Raptors are pretty freaking cool, and so are these Patches. So we have Spike and Spud. This is so sad. I was so sad that I've named them all. I love this. Genuinely though, I am like in love with this game. It's like my new ESO all over again. So then we have, it took me forever to figure out how to try and tame a Triceratops. I tried so many times and failed miserably. So we have my Triceratops, which is called Chunk, and my Mammoth, which I'm so happy about having, because my Mammoth, the Triceratops, and that blue guy over there, I can't remember what kind of dinosaur he is, but those are really, really good for harvesting like, I don't know, like berries and stuff from the floor. And I'm pretty sure that the Mammoth can do wood and that from trees as well. But yeah, my Mammoth is called Tusks, really, really cute. And then we have my dragon, which is called Sunset. Do you know how many times I freaking died trying to get this dragon? It was actually an accident how I come across where the dragons hang out, because I was just flying around on Tinker, and because I actually went to go get another Dung Beetle because I only had the one, and I come across the bit where the dragons hang out, and it was honestly horrendous trying to get this egg, but I managed to do it. And the amount of times that I have died, and then I've been traveling to where I died, and then I've died traveling to where I died, it's irritating, but it's worth it when you get a cute little dragon. And then we have this little pig thing called Hog. And then this guy over here was by far the hardest dinosaur I have ever had to try and keep on top of the tranquilizing for. I think, honestly, he took like almost 100 of each, I'm pretty sure, tranks, and I used what are they called? I used arrows and like proper tranks to try and get him down. And is it a he or is it a her? I don't really care. It's a female, and she pretty. But yeah, it took me so much to get her down. And then when she was down, literally I used about another 50 tranks to just try and keep her like out of it, because I ran out of berries. Come on, let me access you. Yeah, because the health is actually crazy. I think I've put the health up a couple of times, but it's the melee damage that was actually really quite shit, so I've been bumping that up a lot. But this is the biggest dinosaur I have come across. I have come across a Spinosaurus, I think it's called. I did trank one, I did tame one, but then it died on my way back, which I was so upset about. And then we have a little scorpion called Sting, so original. We have a bird here called Air. Over here, these guys are just guys that I tranked, and I don't know, I'm not really that fussed about having them. So we have Stone, we have Tank, we have Fudge, which was one of the first dinosaurs that I tamed as well, because these guys are quite easy to tame. And then I have another 2 of them called Post and Flow. So these guys are just over here in the corner because I kind of don't care about them. That's harsh to say. And then I have 3 T-Rexes, which I'm so happy about. The first T-Rex that I actually got was Wreck, which is over here. So freaking cute. One of the first dinosaurs I got as well was a Carno. And I've called that one Carno. And then I have another one here called Carnage, which is really cool. I love those guys. And then we have another T-Rex called Palm and another one called Grump. Oh, look, he left me an egg. Or she left me an egg. I do want to try and breed the T-Rexes and then just go out on, like, I don't know, just go out with a bunch of them. But I have lost so many pets. Taking out the pets that kind of like walk across the ground, I've lost so many of them. And I think one of the reasons that I managed to tame so many of what I would call hard dinosaurs to tame is because I literally, since I got Tinker, before I got Tinker, I had Air, and I literally went everywhere, and I still do go everywhere on the flying dinosaurs that I have, just because it's so easy. And I mean, if you can get up somewhere high and you see a dinosaur that you want to tame, it's so much easier to tame it because you're not going to really get attacked if they can't get up there. So I think that's one reason why I use the flying dinosaurs so much, because they're easier to get around and you can get up high and tame ones that can't necessarily get up there. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Anyway, that's why I've managed to get so many, because I use flying ones and I get up high where people can't get me. So yeah, we have 3 T-Rexes, 2 Carnosauruses, and then these 2. I actually managed to get these 2 because they got stuck. Sometimes the dinosaurs will get stuck in like the palm trees and stuff. But be careful, because sometimes you shoot them and it like unlodges them. But these 2 guys were quite hard to get as well, but they actually got stuck. They got stuck on some trees. So that's how I managed to get those 2. I'm getting quite lucky with the whole, oh, they're getting stuck. And then, so they are called Cola and Beer. And then over here we have a Slash Noxon, because if you watch this, you told me to name a dinosaur after you. So you got your own dinosaur, okay? You're a bird thing. And then we have a Slicer. And then over here, I really don't like this one. This one like really creeped me out when I first saw it, because it was in the water and I was wandering around the side, and literally it come up out of the water from nowhere. I'm telling you, it's the sneakiest, most creepiest dinosaur that I've come across. So that one's called Nodon. And then we have my little dung beetles. So those are all my dinosaurs, apart from my little beaver here called Bev. Again, super hard to get. I do actually have, I can't remember their name, but they're like these dinosaurs that they have this like ball on the end of the tail and they curl up into a ball, and it's like a shell actually. I did have 3 of those, but I have completely lost them. I have 0 clue where they are, which sucks. And the pet finder doesn't even work on them. It's like they have literally just vanished off the face of the earth. And then I have this bird called Barb, and that one called Tinker, which I take out a lot. And then I have another one called Boost. What I tend to do now is go out on my dragon and take these birds with me, so that way I don't have any that are walking across the floor and that could potentially get lost or die. So that's what I do. But what I want to do, like I said, is I want to go out with my bears, my Sabretooths, and maybe my Raptors, and just like go out and cause havoc like literally everywhere, because I still have a fair bit of the map to discover. I would point, but you guys aren't really gonna know where I'm pointing. But this green area over here, I'll try and put a circle on the screen. This green area over here is where I actually found, I can't remember her name, but the tomato, my tomato, I found, this is where I found them. A Gigantasaurus. Yeah, that's where I found them. I found 2 of them, and that one, again, I was super lucky to be able to tame, because I went out on my flying bird, and went up somewhere high. And I also, there was one point where I did go onto the ground. It's dangerous. Don't do that. Don't go onto the ground. Don't go onto the ground. And I was kind of like running around in circles, but because it's so big, I don't know. I almost died. I was so close to dying. And then the last thing, I guess, if it's interesting, it's just my little house thing. So I have a fire pit. I have the meat spoiler, because that comes in handy for making, what is it? The narcotic, which you use to make the trank arrows and stuff like that. A bookcase, a bookshelf, whatever you want to call it. In here, I just have a bunch of fertilizer and plant seeds. I do want to build some more plants. I have a little preserve bin, a fireplace, as I said, a little cooking pot there, a forge, which I do like my forge. It's making me some ingots. I have a bunch of things here. This one just has like materials in it. I have so much fiber. I need stone so bad, but I tried to tame a rock. I can't remember what it's called. It's like this giant rock thing, but apparently you can only really get it down by shooting it with a cannon, which sucks. So I don't think I'll be able to get one of them anytime soon. But yeah, I need some more resources. And then this one has clothes, dye, and bits of, I don't know, furniture or things that I haven't used yet. And then this end one just has a bunch of trophies from different things that I have attacked, or not necessarily me, that my dinosaurs have attacked, and I've just been like, okay, thanks for that. And then we have the masonry table, I have the smithy table, I have the converter table and the blueprint table, as well as the fabricator, which obviously this is what I done to be able to make my little hatching room, which is awesome. And then upstairs is literally just my bed, and nothing else really. The chimney, I did put the dung beetles up here, but for some reason they managed to get out. And then I've got another door here, but I'm not exactly sure what to do with this area here. So for the moment it's just a giant gap, and you could just jump off of it like that. So yeah, this is my pen. Let's have a look, see what is over here. I was thinking about maybe doing a Ark series. I don't know if it's something that you guys might be interested in. I was thinking about doing it regardless, just because at the moment, like, I absolutely love Ark. And somebody suggested doing it on, like, oh yes please, someone suggested doing it on like a permadeath, just to see how it goes. And I kind of did like that idea, so thank you for suggesting that. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing that, so you could see it on the channel, you could not. If it is something that you are interested in, let me know, and I will definitely make that possible. Oh, I should put my birds up here, but then how am I gonna get them down? I don't know, but this is a cool little place. I hate the way that I've done these things. Yeah, but anyway, this is my my base, my pen, my home in the wilderness, if you want to call it. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. I don't know why I enjoy doing these type of videos where I like play a game for so long and then I come on and I show you guys the progress and the different things that I've done or made. So yeah, I absolutely love Ark. One of the reasons I didn't get Ark for a long time is because I thought that it was literally a multiplayer. I thought that you had to play on like other people's servers or things like that, so I didn't think that you could do a single game. I don't know, I always feel a bit iffy. I have been invited to 2 servers, I think, which is awesome, and I love them. I really should go on to them and do more on them, but I always feel a bit like, I don't know, like it's not your server, you're new to it, like is it okay for me to build anywhere? Is it like okay for me to tame animals and bring all the animals that I personally tame into your base, kind of thing? I don't know, because I don't know, it's just something I'm just like, is this okay? But knowing that there is actually a single player on this is awesome, and it's honestly made this game worth it for me. Not that like I don't like the servers and stuff, I definitely need to go onto them and do more, but just knowing that it does have a single player where you can like do whatever you want and everything like that, it's super fun, and I would recommend getting the game if you fancy it. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We're gonna go out on my dragon. So cool. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you enjoy these type of ones, because like I say, I do. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for being here on the channel and being just so super nice and enjoying my videos. It honestly makes it so worth it, and you guys are amazing. So yeah, just thank you so much. Hit the like button, leave comments down below. Do not forget to subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all next one. Take care. Bye.